Okay, so now that you've read the performance point on planning volume and intensity, we're going to have a look at how you might do this on an Excel spreadsheet. This template is one that we generally use from Canadian Sports Centre Pacific, and it has a number of different features built into the plan. On the left-hand side, you can see that we've got identified here training logistics, and then further down in the plan, we've got the physical objectives and maybe the ancillary training objectives. I've left this blank for the purpose of this demonstration. What I have done is put in some arbitrary competitions and divided up this plan into some phases with our general preparatory, specific preparatory, competitive phase, transition, and then an individual general prep phase, perhaps after a CIS season when athletes are training on their own. Looking at the planned model that we'll be building, what we're going to create is our volume and intensity based off of our relative indication of maximum. So as you can see here, the volume is stated in a percentage and the intensity is stated in a percentage. We'll calculate back the actual hours of training. In this example, we're looking at a maximum training week within the plan of being 16 hours. And then we'll use some calculations for training load. We'll also look at creating the model graph and how we can create this graph where we've got bars representing the training load, the blue line here representing the volume, and the red line the intensity. As you can see within the graph, it gives us a pretty good visualization of what that training year looks like, where within the loading we want to see a stepwise progression with some unloading and then some loading again, unloading, loading, and unloading. What you'll also see in many plans is the fluctuation or oscillation between volume and intensity, where at certain times of the year when the volume is high, the intensity will be low, but as we move into the competitive phase, our intensity begins to ramp up, but our volume tends to drop a little bit. Our loads may actually stay relatively consistent around this time, except perhaps in a taper for a major competition. So that's what we're going to do through the next series of video clips. So please click through each video clip to find out how to create this plan.